You know, a lot of things you just catch out of context, and I think it's a great pop art, you know, thing.
When you watch the 22 sets, do you ever just come in on the primetime programs on the networks, or do you go for the things that are on the cable more? That's
no, I like, you know, the real American things, and totally all American, what people are watching in America, because, you know, I sort of don't represent what people are watching in America, which is great, you know. For some reason, I have the license to sort of get away with things, you know, which is nice. I thank you all for that. But it's that I'm an all-American guy, really, and you know, and in TV, you know, I get accused of being a nationalist when I leave America. I go to Europe and I say, boy, it's so inconvenient here. No pizza at 4 in the morning. You know, TV is off at 8 o'clock. You know, I sat in England and watched a 2-hour special on soybeans. Saturday night at 9 o'clock, that's what was on, and I sat there and I watched it, and I thought something was going to happen, you know.
Nothing happened.
The next day interviews, I knew everything about soybeans. That's all I talked about. Did you know? But it's really the all-American thing. TV is a great thing, you know.
After you have finished a road trip and you go back to your home in California, how much do you guard your privacy to keep the outside world away from you and your family for a time?
Well, that is important. You know, I'm on the map. You know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so what I do is I hire, to keep the image up. I rent this big black castle up there, and I hire 100 actors to be like townspeople. You know, so because they expect people to pitchfork, kill the monster. You know, that keeps the image up, and they think I live there. I actually live down the street. You know, it's in L.A. especially. If you're on the map, you don't have any privacy at all. You know.
No, you can't just sail into Chasen's and have a quiet dinner because
I can't go anywhere. I really can't. You know, I love going to baseball games and things like that, and I just can't. You know, Tupperware parties.
Well, but what if you were to maybe? I mean, you could disguise yourself as...
mustaches on it.
I was going to say, you could disguise yourself as a normal-looking person, you know.
Yeah, one person to say, hey, Alice! You know, and then I'll say, oh, no. And then but I can't say no when it comes to autographs. I think it's a real compliment for somebody to ask you for your autograph.
Mm-hmm.
But that's also...
Even though you know that in one day or 1 year it will be in the wastebasket.
Oh, yeah.
It's a great compliment for somebody to say, may I have your autograph?
Sure. Well,
Fortunately, I'm not able to write, so I conduct that.
And the great thing is that is like you get a guy that doesn't want to, you know, I don't want to know I want it for me. I had a Hell's Angel one time, or a big biker, and he came out and he says, it's for my girlfriend, you know. I said, well, what name do you want? He says, Spike. And it said Spike under his jacket. He really foxed me out on that one. But you agreed, oh, okay, great. But, you know, that is funny. And then people also say, it's not for me. As long as I'm here, I might as well get one, too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you know, I collect autographs. I collect all villain autographs.
Like?
I have Bela Lugosi. I have Lon Chaney, Bela Lugosi. I have Edgar Allan Poe.
Mm-hmm.
I have the Prince Charles, who was Jack the Ripper, the Duke of Windsor. Duke of Windsor, is that right? No, they actually found out that was, you know, that was the Jack the Ripper. He was next in line to be the king, and he was, you know, he was Jack the Ripper. I think. I don't know. Mm-hmm. And all the, you know, great villains. I like villains, so you know.
Alice has Alice has one more number for us, and I think I'm correct. It's called Under My Wheels.
Yes.
Is that correct? If you would get back and get set with the organization, I will give you the introduction. Here once again is Alice Cooper. The song is called Under My Wheels.